But as I said, natural instinct is huge too.
Out the hurling. Face the blade out. Just let me see. Now if you're left-handed, it's like that, there's no problem. So all I want you to do is jab lift the ball, catch it below your knee. Right? Now go soaring and drop the ball again. So we give a demonstration. You come jab, catch it below your knee, around the ball, go soaring, catch the ball down again. You got it? Okay, away you go. Now, we want to teach him the habit of taking the 5 steps, but it's no good taking him. You need to get away from trouble. The little ball's out here by phones. Okay, so try not to jab. Wait. When you pick it, you sprint for 5 steps, then you can solo nice and easy on board and drop the ball at the pole. There you go, nice and slow, and then when you pick it. Oh, fast! That's why, and slowly. The ball up to that. Okay, you got it? Right on in your own time. Nice and slow. When you get the ball in, you go fast. You want to jab lift the ball. You don't want to see if the hurley's on the shoulder.
That's it, out you come like a train. That's it, touch one and hand two and away you go. That's it.
What we call it the dink shot I'll do at the end, right? Means I come way down the hurley, it should be like that. Do you understand? What leg am I leaning out with? Front leg. Why? Anybody? Balance and power. If I'm out like that, I'd want to be very risky. Third thing now we're going to work on, so that was the high hurley, the other one was tongue the hurley, the blade facing out. And how many steps? 5. Take your 5 because you're Limerick people. We take 6 because we're special. Okay? So the third thing now with the hurley up is, I want to show them the dink shot. So the dink shot is a great shot to get out of pressure. Right? Have you a ball? So the dink shot is, I teach kids to come down 1, 2, 3 hands in the hurley. Everybody got that? Now, I make him face this way, as John Joe says, show good, and then you go 1, 2, and you dink the ball down low like that with your hands together. So I'm looking at hands together. Where's the hurley start? Up high. But how many hands down? 3, because they like numbers. Kids like numbers. They don't like this big stuff. They like, yeah, I can do that. That's accurate. Scientific. Right? You can see I'm a science teacher. Okay, so you go that way. 1, 2, but ideally off your front leg. If they're off the back leg, that's okay, but really low shot. Now I'm going to get him to come jogging out here. Show good, but show off your weak side. Ready? Every girl. 1, 2, 3 hands down. Okay. 1, strong hand. 2, 3. Everybody got it? Watch. Hands together, and I follow through. You understand, girls? That's better, very good. This is what gets me with clubs. We're involved with the under 13 Camogie below, and we've 11 selectors. What did the club chairman say? Oh, you'll all be arguing. Ger does stats. Dolores does the jerseys. Francis does the talking at half-time and full-time. I do the centre forward, right half forward, left half forward. Connor does the full back line. We all have a job to do. Last week someone asked me to score, I said I haven't a clue, but I know the centre forward had 6 balls off her left, 4 balls off her right, but the centre forward, or the centre back she was marking, didn't hit much ball. I did my job. Now, 2 girls there need special attention because they're holding the hurley the wrong way, correct? You could put one coach with them, your top coach with them, he'll fix them in a session or 2. How many people here are training a team with 2 coaches? 3 coaches? Yeah, isn't it the way? Because you're afraid to ask for help. We have 7 new coaches with the under 14s. They are pure useless at the moment. But give them a year or 2, they'll know how to do things like that. Did you notice when they're hurling? The hands are apart, some of them. So that's under 6, under 7. So at what age should your best coach be there? 6 and 7. We put our best coaches under there. All are inter-county, level 2, award 2 GA, all doing under 6 and 7. So again, if you're going back to your club, first thing you bring back, put the best coach in under 6 and 7. If your coach sees if he doesn't see this, he shouldn't be doing 6 and 7. Hands together. Where should the hurley be? On the shoulder. What should be on the hurley? Thumb. Which way should the hurley be facing? Out. So, if I'm facing in, I turn like this. It takes me at least a quarter of a second to do that. You'll get away with it if you're fast and strong, but when they come up against Cork on the 14As, and my girls spot that the hurley's like this, they'll wink at me. They'll know she's only one side. They'll actually know she can only hit off one side, and they'll put her on her weak side all day long. So we're going to watch Ciarán doing 1 or 2 drills here now, and we'll try and pick up on some of the stuff you say.
Okay, hold up 1 sec, give me a ball. When you're playing inter-county hurling, it's all about percentages. There's about 7 or 8 you have to get in the ball. By the time you got here, you're stopping here. Okay? So you need to be nice and tight. Leg down, turn, and gone. Okay? Down low, down low. Down low and turn sharp, that's it. Okay, we'll just do 1 more drill before we go into a game situation. Okay? Back in the line, ladies. Can I have a ball? Lad, he was talking about grabbing the hurley shot, right? Usually, when you grab the hurley shot, for the benefit of the players, you've a lot more accuracy, number 1, and the way the game is changing, it's all through the line. So a 5-yard, a 10-yard, or 20-yard pass, it's a lot more accuracy. Grabbing it there, number 1, and number 2, you won't be hooked. So we're incorporating a good few skills here that Leahy already showed you, right? So we're heading out, jab lifting the ball, number 1, getting possession, number 2, taking your 4 steps, number 3, turning here, shotting the hurley, having a look, and pop it into their hand. Okay? So we're incorporating a good few of them. So be conscious when you come to the ball, come out like a train, the last yard, slow down a bit, touch 1, hand, and gone. But be conscious of your 4 steps. Okay? Go! Nice and tidy, nice and tidy. That's it. Have a look now, have a look. That's it. Good ball back. And I suppose the most important thing of all, first of all, the hurley needs to be bang on. Because I can remember playing under 10s and 12s, couldn't afford a hurley, and going up to a senior hurling match and getting a broken hurley and sticking tape and starting like this. But our intentions were good. Eventually, I realised this had to be an extension to my hand. It had to become 1 and 1. It had to become part of my hand. When we're involved in a team then, what's hugely important, because, you know, they're only 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and they can get hurt very easy. So even in delivering our message, how we speak to them, and it should be always about making them better players if possible, improving them. It shouldn't be about the under 12 cup tonight, we're going to win it. It shouldn't be about that. That'll look after itself in time. Whether it's 18s or juniors or seniors, it's about getting them out, about them enjoying it, and about them improving and getting better. Happy going to training and happy after training. My definition of a good coach, really, or a good manager, if you have a squad of 20 players, boys or girls, and if you're improving them every little bit, all the time, it's inevitable you're doing your job. Usually then the cups and the scoreboard looks after itself. So what I'm saying is, don't be driven because of the county final wasn't won in 10 years. Doesn't matter. It's about participating and getting them to enjoy it. But I'm very strong in that, and how you deliver the message. A player or a little girl could get lost very easy on a squad if they're not treated with respect, treated with love, and treated with honesty. The stuff that we worked on earlier on, okay, and if the ball does go loose, right, jab it up, hold it, take your steps. So we're working on here, holding possession, looking to strike, okay, and calling. Keep it nice and simple, we're not going to complicate it. Win possession first, and if Caroline wins it and you want the ball, she needs to know you want the ball. right? And tackling and holding the girl up, right? Because I just want to see how good you are at that first. Well done. Well done, great stuff, well done. Great goal again. That's great running off the ball. We need to run, you need to use the legs. Good ball, Aisling, good save straight away. Yeah, great move, well done. 1, 2, 3, goal. That's how quick it can be done. 1, 2, 3, goal. Well done, that's good, well done. Well done, good hands, Rachel. No point me standing there waiting for a ball from Diana. She's a hurling ball and I'm like that. You know, Diana! I need to call. And that's at intercounty level as well. You need to let a person know where they are at any given moment in time. And if you want the ball and you're in a better position, you need to let me know, because I'm not telepathic.
We're going to change this now without a hurling. They can throw the ball, they can take 6, 7, 8 steps. Right? So you're saying, what's that to do with hurling or camogie? So what we're doing now is I want to see, can anyone spot the girl who throws the ball to Ciarán over there? So Ciarán is running onto the ball. At the moment they're throwing it to where she is, isn't it? I want to see, can they throw it to where she should be?
Space. I'm orange now, right? I'm orange. 1 second, I'm orange. Give to me. Go again, go again. That's the movement you have to be doing. Give and go, give and go, give and go, and it's all space. Start here again, ball back here. You're not going to get it with a girl marked. You have to come to her or else go to space. Come into her, over, that's it. Well done. That's it, that's better, well done. Well done, good stuff, well done. How'd you get on with that exercise, ladies?
It's a bit weird about the hurley.
Say that again?
It felt weird about the hurley. Like.
It did feel weird about the hurley. Yeah, it is, but what do you think the idea of it is? What? Yeah, moving in space, number one. I suppose possession, number one. Holding on to that, number one. Number two, learning how do we hold on to it for as long as we can without the opposition getting it. And that takes a small bit of work from this, the legs, looking for space, and plenty talking. Plenty talking. The more often you call each other's names, right? That's going to generate huge spirit. So don't be saying, here, I'm on, square it. Call the names. Now, what we're going to concentrate on here now, it's very simple. Okay, are we listening? All we're concentrating on here is, you're putting the ball 3 yards out in front of you. Okay, you're going to come out, you're going to jab lift it. I'm going to jab lift it, number one. Take my steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to all the way here. I'm going to turn. I'm going to look, and I'm just going to give a low ball back. Now, the next girl here, you go out and give me a low ball back. The next girl here is ready like this. Okay? Let it go. No, I'm not waiting for it. I'm anticipating it, and I'm going with the ball. Right? Go through the ball. Go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Yeah, we'll do that now, yeah. On your weak side out here now, turn and strike back. Nice and easy. Okay, so we're using the full court here now, right? The full court. So what we're trying to incorporate here for this match, okay? Yeah, jab lifting, 1. Okay, ball in the hand, 4 steps. 2, look. 3, grabbing the hurley, down. And the most important one is, yeah, I said that 4 steps, call each other's names. Okay, so 4 orange, just 3 here, yourself here, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 you over here. Rest you take a little break. We'll be bringing in and out. Okay, so orange, head down there, white up here. Now, think of manipulating the space, right? You're over here. 3, 2, 1. Hold now, that's it. Take your 4 steps, take your 4 steps! Well done! Time. Good covering. Take your steps! Well done! 4v4. very similar to the first game. So the areas that we're going to be working on here, right? The jab lift, number 1. Holding possession, number 2. Steps, 4 steps. Hurley short, if there's a sharp pass on, right? And most importantly, when you're looking for the ball, call her name. Ashleen, Caroline, let them know where you are. But if you're calling for the ball, there's no point me calling for the ball off Ashleen if I'm this close to this girl. I'll call for it when I'm over here. When you're in space, don't call for it when you're marked. And if you're marked, run into space. And if there's space there, then call. Okay? Get ready. So orange down here, white's up there. Have a look now. Have a look, Rushin. Well done, all the way. Unlucky, 6-all. Great game.
On in, lads. Come in close. Okay, everybody take a step in. Now you're actually under 13 or 12 girls, aren't you? See the way you control a crowd? So even though it's in a circle, that's no good to you because can they hear you? Yeah, you understand? So I'm here. Sun is over there. The wind is behind me. There are not a boys' football team training up in that corner. I learnt that the hard way when once the final one did. Nature, alright? Yeah? Did most of them have the hurley up for speed. Down, slow hurling gives them an opportunity to be hooked. So the high hurley's won. They were doing this, is it?
And the long passes, they're locking and sharp passes.
So that's a tendency they do. They try to do this, they think it's more accurate. But actually it's less accurate because the hands are not together. That's one hand. Right? If you could actually lock fingers in hurling to be great, but of course you can't. Right? That's one hand, it's a straighter pass. Remember the brick flick looks lovely, 90% of the time it doesn't work. Another statistic for Camogie, 90% of scores come from Camogie from the 30-metre line in. You got it? Why? Because of power. They don't have the power. Right? Some girls have a long strike. Inter-county will, but at our level, the bread and butter stuff, you need to get the ball into the corners quick and then they can look up and they have a chance of putting it over the bar at the back of the net. So that's another statistic. We have a game in the morning. I think what we're doing stats, right? But we're doing tackling. 3 girls we're doing tackling on with 2 hands in the hurley. Every time she takes her hand off the hurley, it's an X. Every time it's on the hurley, it's a tick. So at the end of that game, we'll have a stat on her, yeah, we need to work on tackling or not. A corner forward is playing full back because she needs to learn how to mark. But we're doing something in every game, do you understand? Now, some of you said that's pie in the sky stuff, we can't do it because you haven't roped in volunteers. You haven't roped in volunteers. Our Cork under 14s, we have 4 squads because we have huge numbers. We have 10 people with each team. 10. Even if this woman is useless at hurling or football or camogie, she can do a job, any job. Just give her one description. Hands together. Is her hurley in the shoulder? Is she hitting off the front leg? Won't you describe it? Like we did there. Everybody got it? So if you take nothing else out of this session, go back to your club and say, right, I need to rope in people that are reasonable, not mad, you know the type. If that was me and I'm angry, put the hurley up on the shoulder. The tone of voice tells the message, Orla, put the hurley up on the shoulder. What is she thinking? Put the hurley up on the shoulder. Whereas, come on, you're useless. You get it? Be very specific with your instruction. Or next time, great stuff, Granny, great stuff, but the next time lead with the front leg, yeah, show me, yeah, good girl. The last thing then for me is respect. You can't just come in gung-ho off the top of the head. You have to earn their respect and you must earn theirs as well. If I'm holding the grip wrongly, no problem this side. My left elbow, this one. No problem, they're out here. Watch my left elbow. Where is it? Where is it? Hitting my 12th grip. Now watch my hands, everybody, if I have the correct grip. Where's my left elbow now? Space. I have an arc. I don't have an arc. Get the ball and come back here. You got it? Your job is to get the ball and go back there. I can't go across the hammer. I can come to here, but I can't go to there. Second rule. Third rule. If she picks the ball, pick it. Go back. 1-0 to me. Right? Go again. Go behind the goal. I won, so I say go. Go. 2-0 to me. Go. Never mind the ball, yeah, get the shoe, get the shoe, get the shoe! Pull it off her, pull it off her, pull away.
I'd say we're there.
thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
Ciarán, round of applause for our man, lads. Lads, thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
I would encourage you to start doing workshops all over the place.
Yeah.
Give us a shout anytime if you need any help. Well done, scram, go home and cook the dinner, lads.
All right, they're very welcome.